In the year 2475, Earth was peaceful. Cities floated above oceans. Clean energy powered every home, and humans traveled between planets like people long ago traveled between towns. Earth had worked hard for peace, and people believed trouble was far away. But one calm morning, everything changed. Inside the United Human Defense Force Command Center, a soft alarm sounded. It was not loud or frightening. It was calm, steady, and unusual. A glowing blue message flashed on screens. Unknown interstellar transmission detected. Commander Leah Halden, a sharp-minded officer with silver hair and calm eyes, looked up from her desk. She had heard many alerts before, but something about this one felt different. She tapped her wrist device and opened the communication channel. "Source?" she asked, voice steady. The system replied with a soft tone. "Signal origin. Beyond mapped space. Translation required. A message from outside known space. Not from any human colony, not from any known neighbor system. It was strange, but humans had learned to stay curious, not afraid. Send translation request to language department, she commanded. And alert high command." A few moments later, a young language officer ran in. His name was Ensign Theo Ramirez, a fast learner who loved languages more than anything. He looked excited and nervous at the same time. "Commander, we translated it," he said, holding a tablet tightly. "Read it," Commander Halden said. Theo swallowed, then spoke in a clear voice. "Message says to any powerful hands who can hear us. Our galaxy is in danger. We are peaceful worlds. We cannot defend ourselves. We ask for help. Please answer before all light falls." Silence filled the room. A message not asking to trade, not greeting explorers, not sharing science. A cry for help. Commander Halden took a breath. "Who sent it?" Theo shook his head. "We do not know. The message speaks of a group called the Galactic Union. That's all." The commander walked toward a large window. Outside, Earth's sky was bright blue. Birds flew over city towers, and airships drifted like clouds. For centuries, humans had trained to be protectors, not conquerors. If peaceful worlds needed help, Earth could not ignore it. She pressed a button on her desk. "Prepare immediate briefing. Call Captain Aaron Cole." Captain Aaron Cole was known across Earth's defense force, not for fame or power, but for strong judgment and steady courage. He was tall, with calm brown eyes and short dark hair. He moved with quiet confidence, like someone who thought before speaking and acted with purpose. He was training new cadets when he felt a soft vibration on his wrist device. He checked the message, eyes narrowing, urgent briefing. "Command Center." Now cadets noticed the shift in his expression. "Captain? Everything okay?" one asked. Aaron gave a small smile. "Duty calls. Continue drills. Stay focused." He walked out with even steps, heart steady but curious. Something serious was happening. He could feel it in the air, like a quiet storm before rain. The briefing room. The briefing room was circular, with seats around a glowing center table that displayed holograms. Top leaders were already gathered, scientists, generals, diplomats. The room hummed with quiet energy like minds turning fast. When Captain Cole walked in, everyone turned. Commander Halden greeted him. "Thank you for coming so fast, Captain. We have received a signal from beyond known space." She tapped the table. A hologram formed, a shimmering sphere of stars, but not Earth's galaxy, somewhere far away. A soft digital voice repeated the translated message to any powerful hands who can hear us. "Please answer before all light falls." Gasps filled the room. Many eyes widened with concern. Fear did not live here, only responsibility. General Tarek, a tall man with a firm expression, spoke first. "We have confirmed it is not human, not hostile, and very old technology." "This is real," another officer added. "We tried responding. No answer yet, but coordinates are included. A galaxy far beyond our nearest borders." Aaron studied the hologram, silent and thoughtful. "They are peaceful worlds," he said quietly. "They cannot fight, and someone, or something, is hurting them." "Yes," Commander Halden replied. "They mentioned something called the Hollow Ones. We do not know what that means." Aaron looked around the room. "What is Earth's plan?" The commander turned fully to him. "We will send a force. Trained, prepared, respectful. Not conquering soldiers, defending soldiers." Her eyes softened slightly. "And we want you to command the mission, Captain Cole." A calm hush settled. Aaron did not react quickly. He breathed in slowly, considering. Before I accept, he said gently, I need to understand. Why choose humanity? Why choose me? General Tarek's voice was firm and warm. Because humanity knows struggle. We once fought to protect our own peace, and we grew stronger without losing kindness. Commander Halden added, We believe we can help without harm. You are trusted. You do not fight for glory. You fight to defend, Aaron nodded slowly. Then I accept this duty. The room brightened with relief. Earth had answered, preparing the mission. The starship Valor Rising was chosen, one of the most advanced ships Earth had built. Not a warship only, but a peace guardian. It carried defense shields, medical facilities, translation systems, scientific labs, and a team trained not only to fight but to understand. The crew gathered, soldiers, engineers, medics, diplomats, and pilots. They all knew the mission was unusual. They were going somewhere no human had seen, to help strangers they had never met. Captain Cole walked through the ship, checking each area. Everywhere he went, crew members stood straighter, feeling calm around him. He greeted each person with a nod or a few encouraging words. Remember, he told them, we go with open minds. We protect, but we do not intimidate. We help, not command. Lieutenant Mira Hale, the lead pilot, smiled. And if danger comes? Aaron answered softly. Then we stand strong. With honor. The farewell before launch, Earth held a peaceful ceremony. Families, leaders, and citizens gathered to send the crew off. Children waved small Earth flag ribbons. Musicians played calm, inspiring tones, not drums of battle. A young girl approached Captain Cole, holding a small silver star charm. For good hope, she said shyly. Aaron knelt. Hope is the strongest tool, he replied, accepting the charm gently. Thank you, her mother bowed gratefully. Come home safe. We will, Aaron promised. Launch the Valor Rising floated above Earth on a gentle energy field. When engines activated, the ship hummed like a soft heartbeat. Lights shimmered along its surface. It looked graceful, almost peaceful. A vessel of purpose, not fear. Captain Cole stood at the front of the command deck. All systems ready, the pilot said. Set course to coordinates given in the message, Aaron ordered. Engage! With a silent burst of light, the ship entered faster than light travel. Stars stretched into shimmering lines. Earth grew smaller behind them until it vanished. The journey had begun. Arrival in a new galaxy. After long travel, the ship slowed. The stars changed, unfamiliar constellations filling the view. A large glowing planet shimmered ahead, beautiful, golden, full of life. Sensors detected cities, space stations, and thousands of peaceful signals. They are watching us, Mira whispered. Aaron nodded. They asked for help. Now we answer. No weapons charged, no aggressive signals sent. Only calm, Aaron spoke clearly. To the unknown worlds, we are from Earth, we heard your call. We come to help, with peace and strength. For a moment, nothing happened. Silent space. Everyone held breath. Then a gentle voice replied across the channels, warm but tired, filled with hope and disbelief. Earth, you answered. Welcome. The galaxy had cried for help, and humanity had arrived. The moment the reply came, the command deck fell silent. The crew stared at the communication screens as the soft, warm alien voice repeated, Earth, you answered. Welcome. Captain Aaron Cole stood tall, hands behind his back, posture calm and respectful. His heart felt heavy with responsibility. They were far from home, and many eyes watched them now, eyes filled with fear, hope, and worry. Lieutenant Mira Hale whispered, They sound peaceful. But tired, Aaron nodded. A civilization asking for help does not do so lightly. Officer Wren, communications specialist, adjusted controls. Receiving new signal. They request permission to guide us to their capital world. Accept, Aaron said gently. We follow their lead. Entering Aurelian Prime, the Valor. Rising moved slowly as golden navigation lights appeared in space. A peaceful escort path. Small alien ships approached, not warships, but smooth white craft that glided like birds through starlight. Their design looked elegant, cultured, and calm. Officer Wren read data. Their ships carry no heavy weapons, mostly communication systems and protective shields. Aaron allowed a small smile. Peaceful people indeed. When the ship descended toward the capital world, every crew member looked in awe. Aurelian Prime shined like a jewel. Bright skies, shimmering oceans, floating parks. tall crystal towers shaped like petals of flowers. Soft golden light radiated across cities that seemed to float upon gentle breeze currents. "It looks like a dream," Mira whispered. Even Aaron felt humbled. A civilization built with care, not fear. As they approached a landing platform, thousands of alien citizens gathered, tall beings with silver-blue skin, calm eyes, and clothing that flowed like light cloth. No weapons. They came not in anger but in hope. Meeting Chancellor Zirine, the platform's center glowed as a tall, elegant alien stepped forward. Their long robes shined with soft patterns, and a crown-like silver band rested on their head. Their voice was graceful and calm. "I am Chancellor Zirine of the Aurelian Union. Welcome, people of Earth." Captain Cole stepped forward with a respectful bow. "I am Captain Aaron Cole. We come in peace and answer your call for help." Zirine studied him quietly. Their eyes were warm yet heavy with sadness. "Many cycles have passed since we last hoped for rescue." Aaron replied gently, "You are not alone anymore." Behind Zirine, leaders from other alien species stood. Tall-winged beings with feather-like hair, small plant-like creatures with glowing roots, sleek water-dwelling species inside floating suits, so many lives each filled with worry, waiting for someone to defend them. The hollow threat inside the Grand Council Hall, a place of light, peace, and harmony. The alien council shared their truth. Holograms lit the air, strange machine creatures black and hollow moving like shadows across stars. "The Hollow Ones," Zirine explained, "created long ago by ancient hands, machines without emotion. They devour light, matter, and knowledge. They bring silence everywhere." A council member spoke softly, voice trembling. "We are builders, dreamers, healers, not fighters. Our ways do not include battle." Aaron listened, hands clasped behind him. "We understand. Some civilizations grow through peace alone. That is not weakness." General Tarek's recorded briefing echoed in his memory. "Humanity knows how to defend without losing heart." Aaron looked at the hologram again. "What have you done to stop them?" Zirine lowered their head. "We tried to hide, to shield worlds, to run. But running one day must end." A young alien voice spoke from the crowd. "Will you protect us?" Aaron turned, kneeling to meet the child's eye level, just like he had done on Earth. "We will not let darkness take peaceful worlds," he said. "We will stand for you." Gasps of relief echoed. Some aliens placed hands over hearts. Others closed eyes in gratitude. The room shifted and fear became hope. Suspicion from some, yet not all trusted easily. A stern alien commander, tall with sharp features and bright gold markings, stepped forward. His name was High Guardian Vexar. "You say you help," Vexar said, tone cautious but not unkind. "But humans are new to our stars. Why should we trust you?" A ripple of tension moved across the hall. Some aliens looked down nervously. Zirine tried to calm the moment, but Aaron spoke first, voice firm yet respectful. "You do not need to trust us today," Aaron said. "Trust grows through action. We will prove ourselves by defending what you love." Vexar's eyes narrowed thoughtfully. "Words are gentle. Machines are not," Aaron nodded. "Then let our actions speak." That simple answer seemed to soften Vexar's doubt. Surprise attack. Suddenly alarms echoed across the hall. Soft alarm chimes, not loud or violent, but frightening to peaceful ears. Holograms flickered red. Officer Wren spoke through Aaron's communicator. "Captain, hollow drones appearing outside the city." Alien guards gasped. Panic flickered. Citizens whispered fearfully. Zirine looked shaken. "They found us so fast?" Mira's voice came through the ship's channel. "Captain requesting action orders." Aaron stood at once. "We respond." He turned to the alien leaders. "With your permission." Zirine nodded firmly, voice steady now. "Go, defend our people. Show them why the galaxy called Earth." Aaron ran, calling to his team. "Defense squads, deploy. Medics, prepare stations. Pilots, launch defensive wings." Human soldiers moved with discipline, calm and controlled. They wore clean armor suits designed for mobility, not intimidation. Their helmets had smooth visors, and their weapons glowed with non-destructive energy options for safe defense. Battle over the City of Light. The hollow drones appeared like dark shards cutting through sky. Smooth and silent with glowing red circles where eyes should be. Cold and empty. A dangerous beauty. The Valor Rising activated shields above the city, shimmering like a transparent sky dome. Human fighters zoomed into the air, sleek ships gliding like hawks protecting their nest. Aaron stood on a balcony platform with alien leaders watching, giving calm orders. Squad Alpha, herd drones away from civilian areas. Squad Beta, target weak points, light pulses only. Protect first, destroy second. Laser beams lit the sky. Clean white light, not violent flames. Human pilots moved with skill, forming patterns like protective wings around the city. Alien citizens gasped as humans fought not to harm, but to shield. Hollow drones crashed harmlessly into shields, sparks flying like stars. Vexar watched in awe. They do not attack wildly. They guide the danger away. Yes, Zerine whispered. They fight with discipline. A hollow drone broke through, streaking toward a school tower. Instantly, a human soldier jet unit shot forward, placing a portable shield barrier in front of the tower. The drone hit it and fell, harmless. Children inside pressed against windows, eyes shining at the heroes saving them. Victory. Without chaos. Minutes passed. Human pilots moved smoothly, communicating with soft, calm voices. The hollow attack weakened as drones fell to the ground like dark petals. Finally, silence returned. The last drone vanished. Human crews returned to formation. Medical drones scanned the area. No civilian hurt, no chaos, no panic. Aliens stared in disbelief. One whispered, "They fight like artists, protecting, guiding, thinking." Aaron walked back inside, calm but alert in case of more danger. Threat neutralized. Zerine exhaled slowly. "You saved us." With care, not destruction, Aaron gave a humble nod. This is what humanity stands for. Even Vexar bowed his head. Earth soldiers are worthy. A new name for humans later. In open plazas, alien citizens came forward, offering small crystal flowers and glowing orbs of thanks. Children smiled. Elders bowed. They whispered a word in their language and a new title for humans, Star Guardians. Aaron felt surprised. "We are just doing our duty," Zerine smiled softly. "To us, your duty is hope." The galaxy once feared humans would be strong but harsh. Instead, humans showed strength with peace, power without pride, and courage without cruelty. For the first time in many cycles, Aurelian Prime slept without fear. The peaceful city of Aurelian Prime glowed under soft morning light. After humanity's brave defense, hope spread like sunlight after long rain. Aliens walked streets feeling safe again. Children talked excitedly about Earth soldiers, and many adults whispered thanks in quiet prayers. But peace was only the beginning. The Hollow Ones still moved in the darkness of space. Their machines consumed stars and worlds. The defense of one city did not end the storm. It only showed the galaxy that someone finally stood against it. Captain Aaron Cole knew this truth well. "We must not wait for danger to come again," he said, as he stood in the Valor Rising's main strategy room. "We must take action." Council decision inside a shimmering council chamber. Alien leaders met with the human team. The floating hologram table displayed star systems lost to the Hollow Ones, once bright, now dim like candles blown out. Chancellor Zerine spoke softly, sadness in every word. "They come without warning. They do not speak. They do not stop." A young alien advisor trembled. "Every time they attack, we only run, we hide. But hiding cannot save us anymore." Captain Cole placed both hands on the table, firm yet calm. "We need intelligence. We must understand their movement, their weakness. We need to go to the front line." Mira Hale raised a brow. "The place where stars disappear?" "Yes," Aaron said. "If we do not see the threat with our own eyes, we cannot stop it." Vexar, once doubtful of humans, now stepped forward with strong voice. "The Union will provide navigation and data." "You will not go alone," Zerine nodded. "We will trust you to lead." The council voted. The decision was made. Humanity would lead a united scouting force to the front line. It was a historic moment. Never before had peaceful worlds asked warriors to guide them. Journey to the front. The Valor Rising prepared for travel. Supplies loaded. Medical bays checked. Weapons calibrated. Not for conquest, but for defense, for protection. Alien support ships joined them, glowing like bright lanterns in space. They did not carry heavy weapons, but scanning tools and shield generators. Before departure, Zerine approached Aaron quietly. "Our galaxy has shown beauty for thousands of years," they said softly, But now we send you to the place where beauty ends. Stay strong. Aaron placed a hand over his heart. We will bring back hope. As the fleet launched, stars streaked past. The crew stood ready, not out of pride, but purpose. A silent graveyard. Hours later, faster than light engines slowed. The fleet emerged into a different sky. Dark, silent, heavy. Space felt colder here. Stars shimmered weakly as if afraid to shine. Officer Wren scanned monitors. Captain, there are no planet signals, no comm beacons, no light. Mira frowned. It feels empty, like space itself is holding its breath. Sensors beeped quietly. A hologram showed a nearby world. Burned gray, no atmosphere, life erased. It was once a trade world, Vexar said, voice low. Millions lived there. Aaron stood silent, jaw firm. We must keep moving. Record all data. The fleet advanced. More silent planets passed by. Dead stations drifted like forgotten ruins. The hollow ones did not just attack. They erased. They consumed until nothing remained. The first encounter. Suddenly, alarms flashed. Wren whispered, Movement. Ahead. Dark shapes appeared, gliding through the void, hundreds of hollow drones. Sleek black bodies, empty glowing eyes, cold like winter with no sun. Mira tightened grip on controls. They saw us, Aaron gave calm command. Shields up. Defensive pattern alpha. Do not provoke. Let them move first. The alien ships trembled slightly with fear but followed orders. The hollow swarm paused. Their eyes flickered, scanning. The silence felt heavy, like the whole universe watched. Then the machines moved. Not toward the humans first, but toward the smaller alien ships at the back. They target the weak, Wren whispered in shock. They always go for peaceful ones first. Aaron's voice sharpened with resolve. Not while we are here. Protect the rear ships. Human fighters launched like arrows. They formed a shield around the alien vessels. The hollow machines attacked, but humans countered, blocking and intercepting. Laser beams danced. Shields shimmered. No panic, no chaos. Human pilots moved like calm waves against sharp rocks. A hollow drone broke through and heading toward a medical ship. Mira dove her fighter in front, fired a focused pulse, and disabled the drone without destroying it. Aaron watched. Good. Capture one if possible. We need study. More drones crashed. Alien ships stayed safe behind human shields. Vexar stared, voice filled with astonished respect. You do not just fight. You think. You adapt. It is how humans survived our history, Arian replied. Unexpected enemy reinforcement. Just when the battle seemed balanced, space rippled. A massive hollow warship emerged. Dark, round like a black moon, edges glowing red. The deck fell silent. Wren whispered. Reading. Enormous power. The warship released waves of drones like a storm of shadows. The alien pilots panicked. We cannot face that. Aaron remained calm. Stay close to our shields, humans. We execute pattern 7. Human ships shifted formation instantly. Shield drones extended, connecting beams like glowing protective nets. Alien ships moved inside the net's cover. The hollow swarms hit the net, slowed, weakened. Mira's voice crackled. Captain, the big one is charging energy. Aaron breathed deep, thinking fast. Redirect auxiliary power to forward shields. Target the warship's energy core ring. Disrupt, don't pierce. Weapons fired in precise harmony. The warship flickered, beam charge weakened. Drones faltered, confused for moments. Enough moments for humans to act. Lieutenant Rand from engineering shouted through comms. Captain, we found a pattern in their power flow. Shooting here causes chain disruption. Send targeting data, Aaron commanded. Seconds later, coordinated fire hit the weak point. The warship trembled. Lights flickered, and finally, it retreated into darkness instead of exploding. It did not understand defeat. It only left when power failed. The remaining drones powered down, drifting lifeless. Silence returned. Aliens exhaled in disbelief. You made a mighty enemy flee. Vexar said quietly. No one has done that. Saving the helpless Aaron's console beeped. A faint distress signal came from a drifting asteroid station nearby. There are survivors, Wren said softly. A few hiding, waiting for someone. Aaron's voice softened. Send rescue team now. Human medics and alien healers worked together. They brought fragile survivors aboard, thin, tired, scared. Some cried when they saw real help had come. Humans gave warm blankets, water, gentle words. "You are safe," a medic whispered. "We are here." Hope returned like small sparks in darkness. Recognition and respect back aboard. Zirine appeared on a hololink, eyes wide with relief. "Your actions echo across stars. You not only defend, you save." Vexar bowed deeply, a gesture of great honor among his people. "Earth does not stand above others." "Earth stands with others," Aaron simply replied. "We stand where we are needed." Aliens called humans another new name that day. Light bearers, carriers of hope into darkness, the growing truth in the quiet after battle. Aaron stood staring at the dark horizon of space. His voice was low, thoughtful. "The hollow ones learn. They will adapt." This was only the beginning. Mira joined him, and us. Aaron looked toward the rescued survivors, then toward his crew standing proud yet humble. "We also learn, and we protect, until every peaceful voice in this galaxy can breathe freely again." Humanity had not come to rule. Humanity came to shield, to guide, to fight only when necessary. And now, the galaxy believed in humanity, not as conquerors, but as guardians. Simple English, third-person, safe content. The stars outside the ship window looked calm, like tiny lamps in a peaceful night sky. But inside the human command ship Aurora, nothing felt calm. Every room was busy. Every screen showed warnings. Every soldier and scientist looked serious. Humanity had won battles before, but this time, they knew the real war was starting. Commander Helena stood in the central control room, hands behind her back, eyes on a large screen that showed the Voidborn swarm moving. The alien ships looked like dark waves in space, silent, cold, and endless. Human forces were strong. They had brave soldiers, smart science, and powerful ships. But there were limits. They could not fight forever alone. A quiet voice spoke from Helena's side. It was Dr. Rafik, the lead alien researcher who had joined Earth many years ago. He was calm, wise, and always polite. "Commander," he said, "we need help. If we fight alone, we will break." Helena nodded. She already knew. Humanity's spirit was strong, but numbers were numbers. The Voidborn were too many, so the humans made a bold decision. They would search for allies among the stars, a journey to unknown worlds. The human fleet split into 3 teams. Each team traveled to different star regions where other alien species lived. Some aliens were peaceful but afraid. Some were powerful but isolated. Some did not trust humans at all. Team 1 traveled to the Solari Nebula, home of the cloud beings called Astra Vale. Their bodies looked like glowing mist, moving like gentle waves. They did not speak with lips. They spoke through light and feeling. Humans respected them, and the Astra Vale respected human bravery, but they hated war. Team 2 traveled to the icy world of Frostline Delta where the Glacian tribes lived. These aliens were tall and strong like crystal warriors. They valued honor more than anything. Humans and Glacians had met before, and the Glacians respected human courage, but they did not like joining battles that did not involve their own land. Team 3 traveled to a dark space region called Silent Reach, trying to find a mysterious species known only in legends, the Vidrix Watchers, the oldest known civilization. Some believed they were gone. Some said they never wanted to reveal themselves. But if they still existed, their knowledge could save everyone. Captain Aaron was part of Team 3. He was brave, calm, and always respectful. He flew a small stealth ship, Wanderer, along with a few skilled explorers. The deeper they went into Silent Reach, the more quiet space became. No stars twinkled. No communication signals worked. It felt like space itself was holding its breath. After many slow days, they saw structures in the distance, massive rings floating in space, glowing faint blue. They looked ancient and beautiful, like forgotten temples in the void. A voice echoed through the ship. It was soft, calm, and powerful. "Why do humans come here?" Aaron stood straight and answered with respect. "We come for peace. We come for unity. The Voidborn threaten every world. We cannot face them alone." Silence followed. Then the voice returned. "Humans fight with heart, but heart is not always enough." Aaron breathed slowly. "Heart is only our beginning. We will learn. We will adapt. We will not abandon others." There was another silence, but this time a warm light spread across the dark space. "Very well," the voice said. "We will not fight your battles for you, But we will stand beside you. We will share knowledge. We will guide, Aaron smiled. Thank you. The alliance had begun. Alliance Council. New Hope back on the command ship Aurora. Representatives from different alien species gathered. They spoke different languages, but translators worked hard. Some aliens spoke with light signals. Some used symbols. Some spoke with soft tones like wind. There were disagreements. Some feared humans. Some feared the Voidborn even more. But slowly, word by word, trust formed. Helena spoke clearly. Humans do not ask others to fight for us. We ask you to fight with us. Together we stand a chance. Alone we fall. A Glacian warrior stepped forward, his crystal body glowing icy blue. We do not join wars easily, but your words show strength. Honor stands with you, an Astravale elder pulsed softly. We dislike battle, but we dislike the end of life more. We will help with healing and guidance. A shimmering shape appeared. It was a Vidrix envoy. They had no fixed body shape, only flowing energy. We have seen many ages. We believe humans bring a new future. We walk beside you. Helena finally breathed with a feeling of relief. Humanity was not alone anymore. Training and sharing knowledge. In the next days, training began. It was not easy. Different species had different fighting styles and machines. But humans adapted fast. They learned alien tactics, shared their own strategies, and organized mixed teams. Human pilots learned energy wave flight from Astravale beings. Alien soldiers learned human close-range teamwork. Engineers shared technology, making new shields and faster ships. Helena watched everything. She felt proud. Humans were not conquering or demanding. Humans were connecting, learning, improving. This was not only war preparation, this was growth. A sudden warning. Just when cooperation seemed calm, alarms rang across the ship. A scout ship returned damaged, drifting like a broken feather in space. Helena rushed to the docking bay along with others. The scout captain stepped out. His suit was scratched. His face looked tired. They are coming, he said quietly. The Voidborn have found a way to move faster. A large fleet is heading here. Everyone froze. How long? Helena asked. 3 days. 3 days until the biggest threat arrived. Not enough time to perfect training. Not enough time to build all defenses, but enough time to prepare hearts. Enough time to stand together. Helena looked at every species present. We knew this would happen. This is not the end. This is the beginning of unity. A Vidrix envoy glowed gently. Fear is normal, but hope is stronger. A Glacian warrior lifted his crystal spear. We stand. Astravale lights shimmered. We protect life. And humanity answered. We rise. Closing of Part 4A's the fleet gathered. Ships aligned in formation. Humans, Glacians, Astravale, Vidrix, many others. Different shapes, different colors, different stars, but one purpose. For the first time in galactic history, multiple worlds stood together not for power, but for survival and hope. The Voidborn wave approached like a storm, dark and endless. But this time, it would not face a lone world. It would face a united alliance, and humanity stood at its heart. The silence before battle was heavy, but inside every soul there was light, courage and belief that the next day still belonged to life. The fleet hovered on the edge of the Voidborn swarm. Millions of black machines filled the space like a storm of shadows, endless and merciless. The stars around them seemed dim, as if afraid to shine. Every alien species, every human soldier, and every pilot stood ready. They knew what was at stake. If this battle failed, countless worlds would vanish. Captain Aaron Cole stood at the front of the command deck of Aurora, eyes calm, but alert. Beside him, Commander Helena checked shields and weapon systems. Every human crew member moved with quiet focus, prepared for what they must do. Everyone, Aaron said, voice steady, this is not just a fight. This is a promise to protect those who cannot protect themselves. We fight together. We win together. The assembled aliens, Glacians, Astravale, Vidrix, and others, nodded. Every species knew that fear existed, but courage was stronger. Hope burned bright in their hearts. The battle begins. The Voidborn advanced silently, black and endless. A single drone struck the fleet, and it was enough to show the deadly precision of the machines. Humans launched defensive formations first. Pilots maneuvered through space like swift hawks. guiding alien ships safely behind protective shields. Lieutenant Mira Hale's voice crackled over comms. "Captain, they are concentrating on the left flank. Hundreds of drones." "Alpha Wing," Aaron commanded. "Move to intercept. Protect the flank. Beta Wing, support wherever needed." The battle spread across space like a glowing storm. Laser pulses and shield bursts lit the darkness. But unlike previous fights, humans and allies did not just defend. They worked together, predicting, guiding, and saving. Every ship moved in patterns that balanced offense and protection. A Glacian warrior shouted through the comms, "Your strategy." "It works, our ships are safe." Aaron smiled faintly. "It only works because we fight as one." The hollow core sensors suddenly picked up a massive energy signature at the center of the Voidborn swarm, a huge core, pulsing like a dark sun. This was the heart of the Hollow Ones, the source of their endless wave of destruction. Destroy it and the swarm could be stopped, but getting close would be extremely dangerous. Aaron turned to Commander Helena. "We need a strike team. We get in, plant the disruptor, and get out. Timing is everything." Serene appeared on the screen, eyes grave. "It is nearly impossible. Thousands of drones guard the core. Many will die." Aaron's gaze did not waver. "Then we make sure our actions count. Lives risked to save millions are never wasted." A team of elite human soldiers, alien pilots, and engineers volunteered immediately. They trained for hours in simulators, practicing navigation, energy pulse timing, and coordination. Every movement, every command had to be perfect. The assault on the core, the strike team approached the hollow core aboard stealth ships. Space around them felt heavy and dark, as if the Voidborn were aware of their arrival. Black drones swarmed around the edge like angry shadows. Captain Aaron led the first wave. His voice was calm, firm, guiding his soldiers. "Focus, protect each other. We succeed together." Mira Hale piloted their ship with precision, dodging waves of drones. Behind her, Glacian warriors fired energy bursts to weaken drones' shields. Astra Veil support ships created healing fields, keeping humans and alien allies alive. Finally, the core came into view. It was enormous, black and pulsating with deadly energy. Dark tendrils of energy stretched outward, connecting drones like a living network. Aaron signaled the engineer team. "Plant the disruptor here and here fast, no mistakes." While engineers worked, drones attacked in waves. Soldiers protected them, moving calmly like a single living organism. Every pulse of energy, every laser shot was calculated. The core trembled as the disruptor began its activation. Light spread across the dark heart. The Hollow Ones screamed, not with sound but with an invisible force that pulsed through space. Unity against darkness. Back in the main fleet, humans coordinated with alien allies. Ships formed protective barriers. Shield pulses and energy waves combined, guiding drones toward traps. The Alliance fought like one mind, one will. High Guardian Vexar commanded Glacian warriors with unmatched skill, cutting off drone reinforcements. Astra Veil created energy currents that slowed the enemy. Vidrix Watchers, old and wise, shared ancient knowledge, helping humans anticipate hollow strategies. Even the youngest cadets had roles, monitoring sensors, relaying positions, preparing medics. Everyone mattered. Aaron knew that this was what made humanity and its allies strong. Courage, discipline, and cooperation. The Voidborn might be endless, but the unity of life in the galaxy was stronger. The disruptor. Works inside the core. Engineers activated the disruptor fully. A pulse of golden light expanded outward, hitting every connection of the hollow network. Drones shivered, slowed, and finally fell apart. The core itself began to collapse, black energy cracking into harmless sparks. Aaron and the strike team moved back quickly. Mira piloted the ship through the storm of falling drones, guiding every ally safely. The core finally exploded, not violently but with a controlled release of energy, breaking the Hollow's control over its swarm. Across the fleet, the black storm began to disappear. Alien ships cheered quietly, humans nodded, and even silent Vidrix energy forms glowed with light. The galaxy's dark storm had ended. Aftermath. When the last hollow drone fell, silence returned. Stars once dim now shone brighter. The galaxy could breathe again. Chancellor Zyrene appeared on a large screen, tears in their eyes. "Earth, humans, you brought life back to the galaxy. You gave hope where there was none." Captain Aaron looked around at his crew. "We only did what was right. Together we made it possible. This is not our victory alone. This is all of ours." Vexar bowed before him. "You are no longer newcomers. You are guardians, protectors, light in the dark. Children across allied worlds waved as humans passed in communications. Messages poured in. Thanks, songs, poems. Simple words of hope traveled across the stars. Even in places humans had never visited, life started to rebuild. Forest worlds regrew, oceans healed, and cities once dark began glowing with lights again. Return to Earth. After weeks of restoring balance and helping alien civilizations, the fleet returned to Earth. It was not the same Earth as before. The crew had changed and the galaxy had changed. Humans had proven themselves not as conquerors but as saviors, teachers, and allies. On landing, crowds cheered. Flags waved. Children ran to greet soldiers. Families embraced after long absences. Captain Aaron walked among the people quietly, humble but proud. Commander Helena approached him. The galaxy will never forget this, and neither will Earth. Aaron smiled faintly, looking at the shining sky above. We only answered a call, but now, Earth is no longer just a planet. We are part of something bigger, something beautiful. Chancellor Zerine visited Earth soon after, offering a permanent alliance. A council formed between planets, humans, and all allied species. Peace and cooperation became the rule, not exception. A new era stories of the Earth soldiers spread through the galaxy. Songs, paintings, and histories recorded their bravery, wisdom, and humanity. Humans were called Star Guardians and Light Bearers. The Hollow Ones were gone, or at least broken beyond repair. The galaxy rebuilt slowly but surely, and wherever humans went, they carried not only strength but kindness, courage, and hope. Captain Aaron stood once more on the bridge of Aurora, gazing at the stars. He thought of the children saved, the friends made, and the worlds restored. He whispered softly, as if speaking to the universe itself. We fight for life. We fight for peace. And wherever darkness comes, humanity will rise. The galaxy had cried for help, and Earth's soldiers had answered. Not as rulers, not as conquerors, but as protectors, and that light would shine forever.